Hi, today I'd like to share with you an active practice, which you could call it a meditation. It's an active practice which I will encourage many of you to take on board fully. I mentioned it previously, speaking about the collective unconscious, and it really is pretty central to the collective unconscious. Humanity exists in a sea of competing forces affecting us. Think of us like a leaf on the huge river, just blown hither and thither, move from one side to the other, up and down, left and right. We have very little control, firstly, over who we are or what we are, our relationships in the world, our relationship in terms of the effects of the planets around us. We're subject to so many different competing forces, and there's very little we can do about them. Part of that is to do with our personal unconscious. It's filled with junk, and it controls our lives. And then we've got the collective unconscious, which is also filled with junk, and which more insidiously also affects our lives, but in a more subtle way. Anyway, so for those of you who are working your way through the personal unconscious and who are ready to tackle, and I mean that, ready to tackle the influences of the collective unconscious on our psyches, this is what the practice is going to be about. Little caveat, I am going to ask you to connect directly with your nervous system throughout the body. And those of you who still have a lot of junk in your personal unconscious will struggle at different segments, because there will be emotional suppression which is being encapsulated within different parts of your nervous system. The major part of it is commonly referred to as the chakric system, but let's be clear, we're talking about the nervous system and how we are disconnected within ourselves. And so as I take you through the exercise, you will become aware that actually I'm not connected here. I am imagining that I am connected. It's a crucial difference between being connected within my body and imagining that I am connected within my body, because that is how we delude ourselves. This is how our mind papers over the cracks. So you have a sense, an imaginary sense, that you are here connected, but the truth is that you have generated an image within your brain, within your mind, that you are one. And that is far from the truth. That is no reason not to try the exercise. Do the exercise, become aware that you are not connected in certain places, and if that is true for you, then consider joining my courses to become one in yourself, to become real. For the rest of you, here we go. Now, you don't need to close your eyes, but you can just gaze, relax. It's easier for this exercise if you stay sort of focused in a sort of semi-way. Otherwise, if you close your eyes, you're going to fall asleep. More than likely. All right. So, take a deep breath into your belly and relax. Your shoulders, be aware of your shoulders, let them go up a bit. Deep breath and let them fall. Come up to your head. Imagine you're being pulled from the top of your head. And take a deep breath as you pull upwards. And keep it upwards as you breathe out. But make sure your shoulders are relaxed. So your gaze is relaxed and focused downwards. And I want you to take on board the image of, most people have, Iron Man. We've watched the films, many people have. And you've got this thing where you can create, it's like the armor suddenly builds up from your back and comes to the front. And you've got a haze, your face is suddenly covered in this armor, right? That's the idea. So we start with the brain from the back, connect with your brain, sense it, sense the nerves that go around your bones. You cannot sense inside the brain itself, but you can sense the bones. And once you've got that complete sensation, imagine that you are now encapsulated. It is your bioenergetic field that emanates from your nervous system. So you're surrounded with this, and it now becomes a one-way mirror. So the only things that get through that one-way mirror is what you want them to come through, i.e. good things, right? Any negativity, any intention to manipulate you from outside doesn't get a look in. So you've now done your head, and from the back, come down into your neck. So from your spine, your cervicals, extend like tendrils. They come and they cover the whole of your neck. And now turn that into a solid wall, reflective wall of your bioenergetic field. So now you're aware you've got your head and your neck surrounded like a mirror. Front, back, in every direction. We now come to the spine. So begin with the top part, thoracics, back of your spine, your rib cage, sense it. Come down. Heart area, towards the abdomen, upper abdomen. Keep going down to the lower abdomen. All the way down to your pelvic bones, your hips, And now that you've got, just make sure you've got the whole of your spine. And now nerves come out and they encapsulate the whole of your spine, back to front. Turn that into a one-way mirror as you become aware of the envelope, the auric envelope, the bioenergetic field. Connect that with your head and throat. Smile. Don't make it hard on yourself. Shouldn't be hard work. So smile. And now we go back up. Come up to your shoulders. And for now, we'll focus on one limb at a time. Once you get the hang of it, you can do both of them at a time. So you come up to your shoulders, and from the top, from the back, come down your left shoulder, through the back, into the armpit, into the inside of your left arm, sensing all the time. Sense the flow, the connection. Come down your inside of your upper arm towards the center of your elbow. Down to your wrist, through your forearm, sense it, to your hand, and the inside of your fingers, all the way to the tips. And do the same on the right side. Come back up to the neck, from the back, shoulder, go down your right shoulder. Down the back, into the armpit, come up, into the arm on the inside of the bicep, and move forward into the center of the elbow on the inside, down the forearm to the wrist, hand, fingertips, all the way through to the fingertips. Now come back towards your back of your neck, from the shoulder. Now make them all one. So together extend your connection down both arms towards the fingertips, and extend like little tendrils of your energy field, so that your arms are surrounded in this energy field, and then you make them one-way mirrors. Now, leave those there for a second. Go down to your hips. Go to your sacral part, right at the very bottom. And from your groin, we're going to go into the left side. So we're doing the same as with the arm. We're going to go to the left leg and sense the inside of your left thigh from your groin, moving from your groin towards the knee, towards the back of the knee. From the back of the knee, come down through the calf muscle, all the way to the sole of your feet, to your toes. Always smile. Hold that there for a second. Go to the right leg, to the groin. Connect with the groin. Sense it. And now move down the thigh on the inside to the back of the kneecap. Go down the back calf muscle, all the way to the sole of your feet, to your toes. Now, both legs together, connect from the groin all the way to your toes. Make them come alive, sense them. And as you do that, allow this energetic feel like tendrils to encapsulate the whole of your legs. Turn them into one-way mirrors. And now bring it all together. So we've got the head, the neck, the torso, all the way to the front now. The arms, both together, and the legs. They're all one. So see yourself as you're sitting here within your one-way mirror. You are surrounded in every direction by a mist or a light cloud or a dark cloud or thunderous clouds. And it could be a combination of those as you gaze all around you into the distance with your mind's eye. So with your mind's eye, you see this. Some of you may experience it as oppressive, others like just light mist, like hiding your vision. Whichever it is, this is how we start. Staying within your one-way mirror, connect with your heart, and smile. And allow your smile within your heart to build to a crescendo, to a light that turns from a 5-watt to incandescent radiance. So in your mind's eye, but sense it. Make it kinesthetically real for you. And allow the light within your heart to become magnificent, to explode in every direction, to radiate outwards from you into this mist or cloud, whatever it is that's surrounding us, as you experience it. And let this light begin to dissipate the mist, the darkness, the thunder. However you perceive this obstruction that is all around us, that obstructs our view, our inner view. And as the light intensifies around you, as it clears this blockage, this mist, this cloud, call it what you will, whatever it is for you, it will vary for each of you. As you will experience a vision of where you're sitting and your surrounding, the sun begins to shine. It becomes clear. Stay connected with your smile. And this is what we do. We are clearing the darkness that surrounds us, and we're not pushing it back. We are dissipating it. And with practice, you can move beyond your room, beyond your house, beyond your immediate environment, through the town that you live in. Just see the mist evaporating, not just from you, but from your neighbors, from everyone that surrounds in your environment. Just see this cloud dissipating further and further away, more and more light. The more you connect with the light, the more you exude the light, the more will come from you, the stronger it will manifest. When you're ready for this, you can then imagine that there are other people who are also doing this exercise, who are also exuding this light. And let this light extend till you can imagine it surrounding the whole earth, till we alter the collective unconscious from a place of darkness to a place of light, to a place of connection, to a place of acceptance for each other and true love. Do this every day. Do this at different times of the day. Whenever you remember, whenever you've got a few minutes. It doesn't have to take as long as when you're sitting down deliberately. You can do it as you're moving around. In time, it becomes second nature. This is an exercise which I'm sharing today, but it is an exercise for the future. Many of you have not heard of me yet, but hopefully you will in the years to come. And I hope that you will connect with this exercise and practice it, because this is how we reown the earth. This is how we push back from the hidden forces who are manipulating the collective unconscious and making our lives a sheer misery. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. And if I've reached 500 by the time you get to hear this, please give it a swipe to allow my channel to grow and for what I share to be heard far and wide. Many thanks. Bye-bye.